matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Kidd Brewer Stadium in Boone, North Carolina, home field of the Appalachian State Mountaineers. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Folks, the kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Hands it off from the gun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's second down. We'll hand it off. He finds some space. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Perkins. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
See what the call is on first and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Now here he goes. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. But you could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Wideout's now clustered. First play looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's third down for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Peterson. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
To throw, it's Perkins. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here comes a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Perkins. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of a catch, a big gainer.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The App State offense goes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig. This lead.
Gain of 1. Brings
It's
up
the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down after that running play. Tailback with another carry. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Back to throw. It's Perkins. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time a completion. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
To throw, it's Perkins. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Looking to chuck it again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Football comes out. Ball scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass, it's Perkins. The receiver grabs it, breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. at the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 13, set to kick it away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Heave the ball deep down that right side.
They don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. 5-yard gains on 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Here we go.
The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Base.
And the wideout goes in motion. Running play called on 3rd and short. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Here we go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, App State, as they put 6 more on the board. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand it off. Fights through a tackle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Grinding away on the ground. Powering through.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. He goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
The App State offense goes back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty.
On the ready.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Peterson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
A completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snags the quick throw. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Base, 27, John.
Design quarterback run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They'll run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Grinding away with a running game. Fights through the tackler. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Perkins. On the move now. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. The first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He finds the running back in the flat. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Ready, ready. He's got 2. He's got 2.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.